Hello. Let me just give you a warm welcome in today's lesson. This is a lesson that is really directed to those business people and those professionals who really do their work in their daily life. So, this lesson teaches you how to talk about your job professionally in English. You will learn also how to describe your role, responsibilities, daily tasks, and ongoing projects in polished way, and also you'll be able to have some confidence and business conversations. You will have a confident business English that you will be able to speak always. So before we go on, let me first talk about some useful vocabularies and phrases that you need to master that you'll be using whenever you are speaking this business English language. So let's see here. We have job, position, law. Those are vocabularies that are used when you're trying to describe the job of someone, what someone is doing. So here you can use my job is, that's a vocabulary. What do you do? It's a job. Okay, my job is, I am in the position of, when you are trying to describe what you do, instead of just saying I, then you say what you do, just you can say my job is, or I'm in the position of, then you describe what that thing that you do. So another thing where you can be able to speak what you do, you can say I work as, or I am a. That's exactly how you be speaking. For example, here I work as a software developer. That's another way that you can describe something that you do. Another way that we have this thing is I work at, then you mention where you work from, or you say I work for, then you mention the company that you work for, or somebody you work for, or you can say I work in. That time you are describing the company or a certain organization that you are working from. For example, I can say I work at a bank. That's it. You are work at bank. And another example we have is I work for an NGO. I work for an NGO. That time you are describing an organization that you work for, or you're telling somebody organization that you work for, or the company that you're working for, you're serving. Here also you can say I work in a hospital. That time you are speaking, okay, actually where do you work? You are speaking that you work in hospital. Okay, another vocabulary or phrase that you have to put in the mind is I'm responsible for. This way you are trying to describe what exactly you are responsible for in a certain company or organization, or you're trying to describe some of your responsibilities. I am responsible for training staff. I'm responsible for training staff. Another example, another vocabulary that I want you here to understand is I handle. I handle. Okay, I handle customer complaints. That time you are talking about some services that you give. I handle or some of problems that you solve in the company. I handle customer complaints. Okay, another vocabulary that you need to know is I manage. I manage a team of 5 people. That means that you lead a team of 5 people. That's another vocabulary that you may use there. Another vocabulary that we have here is oversee. I oversee the marketing department. That means you are a leader of a marketing department. You lead that marketing department and you see everything that goes in that department, or something that takes place in that department. So you really understand everything that is there, and you look at everything that is going taking place in that department. Another vocabulary I want you to know is to coordinate. I coordinate. I coordinate events and meetings. I coordinate events and meetings. That's actually another best vocabulary that you can use when you're trying to say that you direct or you lead those meetings. Okay, here also you can use my job involves. Okay, that's also good. My job involves preparing reports. That's another good phrase. Another good phrase is my main tasks include, then you describe those tasks that you have in your daily work. My main tasks include data analysis. Another is I report to. Who is this person that you're reporting to? I report to the regional manager. I report to regional manager. I collaborate with IT team. I collaborate with I collaborate with the IT team. Okay. Okay, let's see this one. On daily basis, I respond to emails. On daily basis, I respond to emails. At that time, you are describing that you give responses to those emails that you receive. You're the one who answer those emails. Okay, another phrase you can use is I'm currently working on. For example, if it's a certain project that you are working on right now in these days, you can say I'm currently working on. Then you say something that you are working on. At the moment I'm preparing quarterly report. At the moment I'm preparing the quarterly report. That means you are preparing report over 3 months, okay? But you're trying to describe something that you are working at the moment, like in this time, in these periods. What are you working on? That's exactly the good phrase that you should be using there. Then let us look at the grammar and the structure of how we will be speaking these things at work. Like how do we use this confident English uh language when you are talking with others. For example, here, when you're talking about your job, you can say, I work as marketing officer. When I ask you, what do you do? I work as marketing officer. Or you can say, I'm a teacher. Or you can say, I am a nurse. I am a doctor. I am a scientist. I am driver. You can speak what you do in this way. I work as a driver. I work as a doctor. That's what you can use to try to describe what is that you do as your job. Let's see again, what are your daily routine tasks? So those things that you do daily, how can you speak about them? For example, here in present simple, because those daily routine, if you remember well, we use present simple when we're trying to describe them. Here I can say I manage a small team. I manage a small team. That's an example. I manage a small team. And another example that we have here is I handle customer support. So put it in present tense when you're just trying to describe everything that we do in our daily routine when we're at work. I can say here, I manage a small team. I handle a customer support. Okay, for this time when you're trying to describe ongoing task phrase, I didn't really make it well, didn't unboil it, but you can see when you're trying to describe something that is going on, you can use present continuous. For example, I can say here, I'm currently working on a system upgrade. I'm currently working on a system upgrade. That's another phrase that I've seen that you can use. Another vocabulary that you can use is just I'm preparing a presentation for tomorrow. So when you're trying to describe something that you're doing currently, you describe it in continuous form. So that's actually how you can do it. For when you're describing some responsibilities, you can say I'm responsible for budgeting. My job involves writing reports, or I oversee training programs. So these are some vocabularies that you may use, and again how you will be using it in your daily life. So let us see some more professional example here. So here I have an example. I work as an administrative assistant at NGO. That's actually what you speak. When they ask you, for example, what do you do? I work as this person, then you mean what is that you do? At, then you mean an NGO. Or as we said, in hospital. I am a doctor in Sehashika. I'm a doctor. That's how you can speak. I work as, okay? My job involves managing schedules and drafting documents. Okay, you see this one? Okay, another example we have here is I handle client calls and follow-up emails. I'm responsible for supervising new employees. Now you're describing what you're responsible for. Currently, I am working on improving our internal communication system. Or you can say I collaborate with the sales team on marketing campaigns. Another is our Portal Operations Director. Oh, well, I work for the company that provides digital solutions. When you are trying to describe what is that you do, that's actually how you'll be describing what is that you do. One of my key duties is preparing monthly reports. One of the services that, okay, that's the way you describe things you do. One of the services that I offer to this company, at least then you describe those services. We hold the team meetings every Monday morning. That's also the way to speak about what is that you do. So let us see about this short dialogue. This short dialogue showing you actually how do we use these conversations in our daily life. So let's see. Let's see. A is saying, what do you do for work? What do you do for work? Then B will say, I'm a customer support officer at the tech company. My job involves helping clients and solving technical issues. Actually, that's actually what you say when they ask you, what do you work? What do you do for work? What do you do? That's how you should be answering your questions in an advanced way. Okay, are you working on any projects now? Yes, I'm currently working on improving our online help desk system. Great. Another question is, what do you report? Who do you report to? Who do you report to? Then answer will be, I report to the support manager and collaborate with the IT team. Okay, that's example of how you will be able to use this that you've been learning in daily life. Here I have a practice section that I want you to fill, and I want you to fill it really well. For example, here we have practice session. Here I want you to fill what is that you do, like your own. Fill the blanks of what you do. I work as, fill it. What is that? Who do you work as, and where do you work? Then second, my main responsibilities include, then you put there what are responsibilities that you do at that place and then fill it. At the moment I'm working on, then also you put there what's that you're working on. So this is advanced English. I'm responsible for, then also you put there what is that you're responsible for. What are some of your responsibilities or duties? And on fifth, you can say I collaborate with. I collaborate with. Then you put there some people that you collaborate with when you're trying to accomplish those when you're trying to accomplish those duties. Okay, who do you collaborate with? I collaborate with to do what? To do something that you want to say there. So, and the last practice that I want you to do is just write short 4 to 5 sentences paragraph describing your real and dream job. Maybe you have a dream job that you want to do, what you will be doing in the future, what responsibilities that you will be having. I want you to put them there. Just write 4 to 5 sentences in a paragraph and just talk about those things. And I want you to use professional vocabulary from this lesson that you've learned, right? Okay, do it. And the other tips that I want you to give you today that you should be following is that use action verbs like manage, oversee, coordinate, handle, support, those ones that you've seen in this lesson. And again, use present simple for regular duties. When you're trying to describe those regular duties that you do every day, just use present simple. Use present simple. And again, when you're trying to describe something that is ongoing or any project that is ongoing that you're still working on, please use present continuous. And again, when you are trying to describe some laws or tasks and a team, just be specific. Speak about them immediately. Speak. What is that you do? Okay, speak about your law, where to speak about the task well and team when you're trying to describe this. Maybe you are in an interview or in a meeting. Just this is how you will be supposed to be speaking well as an advanced learner. Okay, who is learning from teacher Isaac. Practice saying your job description aloud and fluency. Yeah, after feeling this practice exercise, try to speak it loud. Speak loud. Imagine like you are presenting yourself to some people or you're giving a presentation about something. Just speak loud. Speak loud. So that's actually how you're going to be able to master these vocabularies and be able to communicate well in English, which is real professionally and is for business people. I really hope that you learned something. I really love you so much who attend my lessons every day, and I can't wait even to see you speaking English fluently, confidently, because that's the reason that I'm here. So I can't wait to see that happen. If you didn't like this video, please like it. And also, if you didn't subscribe to this YouTube channel, please do it right now because you don't have to miss out on lessons that I will be providing to you next time. And I love you so much, as I tell you always. See you in next lesson. Bye bye.